Divided Loyalties, Act 2, Scene 1. Divided Loyalties by Gare Thompson, Tucker, 2019 through 2020. Lesson 4. Learning Target. I can determine the gist of Act 2, Scene 1 of Divided Loyalties. Setting. Tensions are running high in the Barton household. Mary and Robert continue to support the British Crown, while William hopes the family will see the Patriot side. On July 4th, 1776, the colonies declared independence from Britain. The colonies are now officially at war with the mother country. Large regiments of British soldiers are stationed near Burlington to keep order in the town. Act 2, Scene 1. Robert. I still cannot believe that the rebels have arrested the governor. Imagine a leader forced from office by a mob. These are hard times. Have you ever heard anything more from your brother, Mary? No, I haven't. His wife writes that when the governor was arrested, she and my brother fled to New York. She feels safe there. She suggests we think about going there too. Loyalists are free to say and do what they want. The British have secured the city. But why would we move? This is our home. We are safe here, are we not? I don't want to move, but it may be wise at least to consider it. We will be forced to give up our home and the store. It's not safe anywhere now. People on both sides are turning on each other. Look at the damage to the store. They smashed the windows and turned over barrels of pickles. And farmers refused to sell produce to father. Those men had no right to damage our store. Our family has been nothing but kind to the people in this town. Sorry, that was Abigail. Those men had no right to damage our store. Our family has been nothing but kind to the people in this town. Robert. That's true. People are not thinking straight. I don't see how the rebels can defect the British Army. In the meantime, we'll just have to go about our business. There is no use worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet. General Washington is leading the Continental Army, Father. He's a fine leader. Well, he may be a fine leader, but he has not won any battles. Those rebels, patriots, have no army, and their army needs guns and supplies. They don't stand a chance. I don't know about that, Father. The patriots are a pretty determined bunch, and they're determined to govern themselves. Have you read Common Sense? Thomas Paine explains that Great Britain will continue to tax us until we have nothing left. Freedom will cost us, but we will be free. Thomas Paine is nothing more than a troublemaker. People should have the common sense not to read his pamphlets. I've heard much about the firebrand patriots, Samuel Adams and Patrick Henry, and that fellow Thomas Paine. Paine couldn't keep a job in England. So he came over here to stir up trouble. Speeches and pamphlets are fine, William, but soldiers win a war. Washington's ragtag band can never defeat the British. You may be right, Father, but I think they're going to try. Most of our neighbors are joining the Patriot cause, Father. Women are knitting socks and scarves for the Continental Army. How can we not help? Why are we loyal to a country that is so far away? Abigail Barton, what are you thinking? Your grandparents live in London, not Boston. We are British subjects. I know that, but many of the patriots are our neighbors and friends. We can't hide our heads in the sand, Mother. We have to stand up and speak out for what we believe in. I am standing up for what I believe in, William. Your father and I believe in supporting the king. Your mother is right, William. I cannot take that oath for the new government. Some may have declared themselves independent, but I have not. I think you're making a terrible mistake. Obviously, many others think so too. Abigail Barton, what are you thinking? We've raised you to speak your mind, William. You may think I'm making a mistake, but I have to stand up for what I believe in. If the Patriots win, I won't have to learn about the kings of Great Britain anymore. No, instead, you'll learn about General George Washington and the other Patriot leaders. Nonsense. Britain is a great country with a long tradition, and I want my children to learn about it and respect it. The rebels will not beat the British. We shall see, Father. What do you think will happen next? Your job is to write a one-sentence gist on each slide. The yellow area is for you to write your gist. So in this slide, which is slide 3, it says, Robert says, I still cannot imagine, I still cannot believe that the rebels have arrested the governor. Imagine a leader forced from office by a mob. These are hard times. Have you heard anything more from your brother, Mary? Mary says, No, I haven't. His wife writes that when the governor was arrested, she and my brother fled to New York. She feels safe there. She suggests we think about going there too. Loyalists there are free to say and do what they want. The British have secured the city. But why would we move? Abigail says. This is our home. We are safe here, are we not? And Mary says, I don't want to move, but it may be wise at least to consider it. So the gist of this section is Robert and Mary discuss moving to New York for safety from the Patriot colonists. Please note that my sentence begins with a capital letter and it ends with a punctuation mark, the period. The characters' names Robert, Mary are capitalized, as well as the state New York, as well as the word patriot because it's describing the type of soldier. So please be sure to capitalize the beginning of your sentence and the characters' names, the proper names of states, and end your sentence with a punctuation mark. This is a one-sentence gist.